Jim Klauck, aka Check a Pro Joe, here on the Check a Pro Radio Show, helping you as the homeowner save money, be more comfortable, and be safe in your home. Paul Doane is joining me. Hey, Paul, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing good, Jim. How about yourself?
I am living the dream, love what I do, love helping the homeowner, and love talking to experts like you in the home improvement world. So here in Texas, it's very, very hot most of the year. And in many parts of our state here in Texas, as you know, we have high humidity. And the mix between the heat and the humidity is enough to just want us to choke. But even without the extreme heat, the humidity alone can cause havoc in our homes. How do fans in the attic help with our humidity problem?
Great question, Jim. We definitely have that problem here. When you think of moving air, I like to think of the two effects, the primarily that delivers. Moving air offers a cooling sensation, feels 5 to 10 degrees cooler than still air. Moving air dries things out, right? And so if you have moving air crossing something that's holding moisture, that item's going to get dried out. And so we have to move air to stay dry in our attics. We have very hot temperatures, we have very high humidity levels, and those two things turn into the danger zone when you mix them together. When you have high moisture, high humidity levels plus heat, you get into that zone where microbial growth can happen, or even more. It could develop into mold or mildew if it gets bad. And so that within the attic, where our ducks and our keepsakes and all the other items that you potentially store within the attic space are existing, and then that attic space is still connected to the living space, even though it's separate. You don't want any of those types of issues to be developed. And then even beyond that, on a comfort level, well, it's nice to have lower levels of humidity outside than inside. And when the attic builds so much heat and so much humidity, that can bleed into the attic space as well. It's just critical to move the air, to dry the air, to be able to stay away from all those problems in the attic and increase comfort within the living space.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Humidity is a problem all on its own. It'd be
Mhm.
nice if we just had heat because you can control for that, but when you have to control for both, it gets a little tricky. You have a great solution with fans that actually know when it's too humid. So that's just a great product.
Definitely. The ability to move air based on the thermostat, or the ability to move air based on a humidistat to deliver cooling, comfort, savings, and proper indoor air quality and health within the home, where we typically say, I think statistics say we spend about 90% of our lives indoors these days.
Yeah,
It's just critical to all the things we want to enjoy.
absolutely. Paul, thanks for joining me today here on the show.
Thanks, Jim.